Hello, citizens of Gotham. We are at my table where I have some seedlings. I started all of these on the 18th. These are my zinnias. As you can see, they're already coming up. It doesn't look like my columbine flowers are coming through. I have this little humidity dome planter. I thank my dad for these. Thank you, Dad. I had some money left over from the soil money you sent. I have little tiny peppermint coming up here. And I think some of my phlox might be coming through. These are phlox flowers. I'm going to be planting them out front. The peppermint is going to be replacing the peppermint plant that died on me. And here we have my purple basil coming in. My Italian basil, and looks like I got some sage also coming through. Just put the dome back on it. And then right here is all white yarrow. Let's see, it's all coming in nicely. The other yarrow that I planted in my greenhouse, the Colorado blend, died on me. Sorry of the mess. This is kind of our dump all table. No, Aria, you can't go outside. You're healing. Go lay down. Aria, get back in this house. Get back in the house. Get back in the house. Thank you. She can't go outside by herself. She's healing. Now go lay down. And then in this dome over here, had this under a grow light. I have my chicory, some basil, and some Love Lies Bleeding. Really excited for the Love Lies Bleeding because they're really pretty flowers. And here I have planted chives. These are all the same variety. I just didn't want to get confused, so I did that. Alright, you kind of know the baby. I have a grow light here for the peppers. And they're on a heating mat. They're all sharing one, which is probably a bad idea. One here. Let's see if we can open up the humidity dome. I have some peppers, cayenne, serrano. You can see there's nothing coming in just yet. I'm keeping an eye on them. I rotate them on the heating mat every day so they each get. And I already have a Santa Fe pepper coming in. And I planted these on the 18th, so I don't know what's going on there. And I have some peppers. Right. And then here are other peppers. Some Fresno firecracker. Those are my peppers. You probably heard my son is playing video games. Move, doggy. Move, doggy. Move, doggy. No, you can't go outside yet. You can't go outside right now. Go lay down. Go lay down. No, go lay down. I said no. She doesn't like to listen. She's a very active dog. Right, my lemon thyme has gotten a little better. I've had to move these a bit because of the rain. Got my spearmint still growing strong, strawberry and lavender sage, my garlic that is growing, my rosemary. Added a little tag to it this time. Alright. And here's the apple trees. I've already added soil to some of my things here. Alright, here's my blackberry. As you can see, I got some echinacea still coming in. This I all planted in October, like early October, late September. And my raspberry has some new growth. I also scattered some more echinacea seeds in this area, so hopefully come spring the ones that I don't thin out will be blooming, bring pollinators to my blueberry and my blackberry and raspberry. I still have to, right, here's the soil. I thank my dad for the soil. I still have one more bed to fill. I've been doing it one day at a time because those bags are extremely heavy. This one, it took me a grand total of 3 days to fill because it was just so much work, but it's filled. Here's my mulberry. Hopefully it'll do well. I've been reading on how to properly take care of them, and I also ordered myself some books on how to properly grow berries and different trees. And right, the only plants I really have updates on are some of the ones that I'm shocked. Like in here is all my delphinium. I'm gonna thin it out a little bit later on. Hopefully it survives the winter. We'll see. I probably planted them way too soon, but yeah, all my snapdragons are doing really well. And then I went ahead and with this one, I filled it first. And those little tags, there's nothing planted there, but that's where I'm planning on putting my peppers. Some of my peppers once they're ready. And I might put some pots here, and yeah, just like right in here. Or I might put the other peppers that won't fit in here, depending on how they do as little seedlings. And might as well show you guys what's going on in here. Right. Here, I just watered these this morning. This is the gold yarrow, and over here's the red. As you can see, some of them have come up, some of them haven't. And then I put everything else in my compost bucket, and my compost bucket's now full. So I need some. So now I have space in the greenhouse for more things to let plant. But the thing is, it gets so cold in here at night. Like here's what's going on now. That's insane. And I even have these windows open. That's how hot it got. I want to say beginning of the month, and that's how low it got during our first real freeze. So I leave that there so I can peek through during the day. I can hear my dog. She's desperately wanting out. She can't right now. Oh, I left my indoor pot in here for disposing of eggshells and coffee grounds. But I don't know when to thin out yarrow, and I don't think these are looking too healthy. I might have been overwatering them. I've been following the directions that the website gave me that I found on how to grow certain medicinal plants. Because my goal is to try to get my family to eat more vegetables. There's my toolbox. And I haven't disposed of all the trash yet. Unfortunately, this pot I didn't know didn't have any drainage holes, and that's what I originally had my peppermint in. This is what I had my Thai basil in, and it died. So right now I'm just kind of letting this soil. I might reuse it. I don't know yet. But there's that. And then this is where I'm growing a couple of some daffodils. There's nothing there yet. And then that one also has some daffodils. Now I'm gonna have to do a lot of weeding around where the crocuses are gonna be coming up. I don't even know where I planted the bulbs at this point. because of all the rain we had and all these weeds. If you know any good weed killer that's safe for crocus bulbs, let me know, and I'll just spray it and then I can pull up some of these larger ones, but these smaller ones I'm not going to be able to. And then of course the bucket that I didn't realize. Oh my gosh, I threw some yarrow seeds in here just to see what would happen, and they're starting to come up. And it's white yarrow. That's fun. That's always fun. They're probably not going to survive. But I also scattered some seeds over here, some echinacea and some yarrow. Probably doesn't get enough sun, this little area over here. I'm not seeing any sprouting from any of the seeds I planted. It's also way too muddy, but that's always fun. That's pretty much the update. I'm not gonna walk around the front of the house and side of the house yet. For the most part, I have everything kind of in hand, because that's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to clear out in February and replant in March, so that's months from now. So everything, if you have any pointers, and if you know anybody who can restore a grill, here's a grill that I'm selling to restore, or somebody to junk it. I guess it's starting at $100. Just let me know. Because I'm planning on putting a raised herbal planter here, and that's where I'm going to be putting some of the plants I have started inside. Now, some of the plants I started inside, like if they start growing, this one here, because I'm planning on putting cucumbers right here and right here. That's where they're gonna be. And then I was gonna put the chives down on this end. Put them like right in here. Like the chives right in here. Put some of the curled serval in here. And I was thinking about planting this with some of the other seeds I haven't bought yet. I was gonna put, was gonna be my actual, this is the stuff we're eating, the greens, and get some lettuce. Over here I was gonna plant just some edible flowers, like my zinnias I was gonna put along here, maybe along the edges, and then plant using some trellises, maybe some nasturtium and other things. This one is still going to be for the sunflowers. And right here I was going to put, because I realized the Love Lives Bleeding is probably going to be really big, so I was only going to put one in each corner. But now I'm thinking I might put two. Maybe one in a pot right here. And maybe put one in a pot here where all these baggies are. Because I just saw how big those would get on another channel. I'm thinking about, if I can, putting my white yarrow in my tree buckets. I've read some books on companion planting, like synopsises, and I've looked online. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments, or if you know me personally, just send me a text or message me on Facebook. Hopefully I can get this started and get this all going. If you have any recommendations, and please donate to the Cash App if you want to see me thrive, or if you want to help out in any way. if you're feeling generous, I know times are tough. Or if you guys put in the comments, I'll try to see if in my next update video I can put in a link to my Amazon wish list, as well as maybe even my Lowe's wish list. I'm gonna try to see if Pike has a wish list option, like Pike Nurseries. Gift cards are always welcomed and appreciated. So if you're feeling generous and want to help, thank you for bearing with me and joining me in my garden update. Hope you guys are having a great time, and I'll see you in the next one.